everybody, Shane MTG here, here with another deck, some Esper Trawler. I just brewed this one up here a few minutes ago. Want to try something with Elspeth Conquers Death and Archon of Falling Stars. I've seen a couple people try to loop these two into semi-infinite Elspeth Conquers Death triggers, and I thought I would build my own sort of shell around that with Dream Trawler as the top end, and obviously, Archon of Falling Stars, big cowboy. He isn't a small boy himself, and so we got Cavalier Dawn, where we can have unbounded removal. Also gets back some enchantments. We can even shoot our own Archon with it, getting back other enchantments. We have one Nightmare Shepherd. I thought about putting in more, but for now I'm just gonna leave it at one and see how that does. I may end up putting in more and retrying this. But I thought that was kind of cool. We can have Archon die. If we have Nightmare Shepherd and Archon out when we play Cavalier, we can shoot our own Archon, get back another enchantment, make a token copy of Archon. We would get our own 3/3 Golem at that point. And so we would have an Archon, an enchantment, a Golem, and Nightmare Shepherd and Cavalier. So that is kind of cool. We have one Shadow of the Sky, a couple of Othakayas, some Teferi for early game, keeping counters out of the mix. We've got Plaguecrafter, because I like Plaguecrafter with Birth of Melodus. Pretty cool combo there in some regards. Kaya's Ghostform is just another enchantment to get back, sort of a way to keep recurring our stuff if we don't have Elspeth Conquers Death. And so that really does some good, and it keeps Teferi on the table, keeps Nightmare Shepherd on the table. We can put it on a Plaguecrafter if we're up against some, removal or aggro deck. Just use a Chimp blocker, bring it back in. They lose a couple creatures out of it if we get a trade, and yeah. So I thought this deck might be kind of cool, and it's not that many black cards we're running, or blue cards for that matter, with just Dream Trawler and Teferi in there. So it's mostly white, and I like how white is looking with all this fun enchantment stuff. So we got some of the more powerful white stuff here, and I thought we would take this for a spin. So let's try it out and see how it does. Alright, well, after getting turned forward by Cavalcade Red, we are ready to try again. So, alright, we got a game against Scumbag Marv. Let's see if his deck is as scummy as his name suggests. Oof. Wow, that's a lot of top end. Let's mulligan that. Yeah, I guess we keep putting back an Archon. We do have Teferi, which is better than not having Teferi. Two Teferis is better than one Teferi. Okay, Oath of Kaya, keep that. Definitely keep that. Mayhem Devil. Yikes. Alright, well, I suppose that's what we get for not having any turn 2 plays in the deck. Yeah, makes a food. Okay, gets in. Alright, well, let's Oath of Kaya the Mayhem Devil. Reset. Okay, that's a black source, and Corvald. Sacks the goose, draws a card. Alright, well, that's Teferi. And I'll go ahead and bounce you. Draw a card. Kaya's Ghostform. Seems good. If we could draw some lands. We have 26 lands. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to find lands. Okay. That's a goose. Finds an oven. Second oven. Third oven. Goodness. Alright, well, take up Teferi.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Play second Teferi.
This isn't a fight you can win.
Bounce the food.
I'll protect you.
Okay, we find a land. Play the land. Goodness gracious. Makes a food. Passes the turn. Okay, well. Tick up Teferi.
I've got time.
Birth of Melodus. Get a plains. And maybe we just keep him off of Corvault for as long as we can. We're just cycling through Teferis, which doesn't seem all that great. But we're also drawing cards, which does seem great. Okay, third Teferi. Keep the third Teferi. Bounce the food again. Opponent just wants some food. What do we have in our graveyard? Just 2 Teferis. Okay, well, this coming turn we can... Oh, Thrashing Brontodon. Okay. Alright. Well, let's, let's Kaya's Ghostform Teferi. Take up Teferi.
That's more like it.
Play Playcrafter. And we will sacrifice Teferi. Seems pretty good. Okay, bounce. I guess Thrashing Brontodon.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Okay, plays Corvault. Yep. Saxon up. Plays the land. Okay. Alright. Yeah, gain some life. Okay. Take up Teferi. Play Fabled Passage. Crack Fabled Passage. We have triple white, we have double black and double blue, so I guess we go get I guess another black source. Let's play I guess Elspeth Conquers Death. Force him to sack his own Corvault. Sure. Okay. And I think think we play. Well, I guess we attack first. And pass the turn. I think we save the guy's Ghostform. Okay. Thrashing Brontodon. Second Thrashing Brontodon. It gets rid of Elspeth Conquers Death. Killed a goose. Okay. So they don't have any mana. Ooh, Shatter the Sky. That seems good. So let's take up to Fairy.
I've got it.
I guess let's Kaya's Ghostform to Fairy. And play Shatter the Sky. Clear the board. Yeah, make some food. Oh, why didn't they, huh. Okay, plays Trail of Crumbs. Okay, Elspeth Conquers Death. We will get back, I guess, Plague Crafter. With a +1/+1 counter. And I will sack to Fairy.
I'm known for my
Play the land. Take down on Trail of Crumbs. Finds a cat.
Don't worry, I got you.
Okay. Well, we will play. Do we play Archon or do we play Dream Trawler? I guess Dream Trawler draws us more cards. Although Archon, yeah, let's play Archon. That's what we came here for. We came here for the cows. Yep, plays the cat. Sure. Plays Trail of Crumbs. Sure. Makes food. Sacks the cat. Makes another food. Puts the cat back into the play. Sure. There's one. Finds a forest. Okay. Okay. Yep. Finds Paradise Druid. Sure. Now they can't really block. Okay. And they can't sack it. Well, whatever. Okay.
Oh, I've
Anyway,
done
let's,
zero
I guess we, go to combat. And we attack with both. Oh, I got a double block. Sure. We will hit Paradise Druid first. Okay, yeah. and then we will play. I guess we'll wait with Cavalier. We Cavalier our own Archon and get back in Elspeth Conquers Death, but they don't have anything that we could even like target with Elspeth Conquers Death. So we'll wait until they have something. Yep. Finds a fabled passage. Sure. Alright. Okay. Gets a forest. Sacks the cat. Okay. I don't know why they're not choosing to do this on my turn, but okay. Well, those are some ugly foods. They actually look pretty good. Finds another witch's oven. Okay. Jeez, grow. Alright, well. Doesn't really matter how many ovens you find, my dream trawler is probably just going to outpace you, especially when I get my second dream trawler. I might just attack and then Archon. Oh, they have a Midnight Reaper. Okay. So now my guess is they play the Midnight Reaper. Okay. Sure. Draws a card. Makes a food. Okay. Yep. Finds. Okay. Jeez. Are you, okay. Goodness gracious, opponent. Finds Mayhem Devil. Sure. Okay. Go to my turn. At long last. Alright, so let's go ahead and take up Teferi. We will play Kai's Ghostform on Archon. Go to combat. Attack with both. Play the land. Play Cavalier of Dawn. Destroy Archon. Yeah. Get Archon back. And get Elspeth Conquers Death. Yes. Take away Midnight Reaper. And I guess pass the turn. That seems alright. Okay, plays Mayhem Devil. Sure. Deals 1/2. Teferi. Okay.
Enough.
Yeah. Okay. Plays Vraska. Sacks the cat. Sure. Deals 1 to the golem. Gets the cat back. 1 to the golem. Phase 1. Yep, Wicked Wolf. Sure. Resolves. Yep. Gets the cat back. Yep. Okay. Yep, deals one to the golem. Sure. Okay. Okay. Gets the cat back. One to us. Okay. Goodness. Sure. Yep. Okay. Oh, this is so long and convoluted. I can't believe people play this deck. Like, I thought what I was doing was kinda convoluted, but yeah. Pays one. Finds another cat. Sure. Deals one. Plays a cat. Uh-huh. Yep. Sure. Yep. Culture familiar. Mm-hmm. Okay. Go to my turn. Okay. Well, let's, well, I guess we have to first take up Teferi. Okay. Play Oath of Kaya. Yes, we will play Oath of Kaya. Keep the new Oath of Kaya. Deal 3 to Mayhem Devil. Sacks it. Makes a food. Yes.
I'm getting too old for this.
Okay. So play Hollowed Fountain, tapped. Crack. Fabled Passage. Okay. We have everything we need. We'll just grab another Plains. Go to combat. Do we just attack the opponent? I think so. Okay, all attack the opponent. I don't think we... Attack. I don't think we care about Vraska. Okay, attack. Sure. They're slowly whittling away their food. Okay, so now I think we yeah, let's Dream Trawler. And pass the turn. Though I suppose we could have Cavaliered our own Archon again to get back. There's nothing in there we want. Okay, resolve, yep. Go for it. Yeah, plays another cat, sure. Yep.
Sometimes sacrifice is necessary.
Yeah, sacks the cat. Okay. Gains a life, draws a card. Plays a cat. Yep, drains for 1. Yep. Finds a stomping ground, sure. Okay. Plays an untapped land. Okay. Sacks a cat. Makes a food. Goodness gracious. I'm going to die of old age before this deck actually does something. You'd think after seeing Dream Trawler that they might just, you know, concede. And then double Dream Trawler. Oh, yay, another trail of crumbs. Sure. I'm not usually rude like that, but I would really hope this deck does something eventually. Sure, plays Wicked Wolf. Okay. Okay. Yep. Well, now we can go ahead and make it hexproof. Okay, plays a goose. Okay. Okay, so we will get I guess to fairy with a loyalty counter,
You'll thank me later.
and we will keep new to fairy, and we will bounce the goose.
Might be a bad idea.
And go to combat. And attack. That'll be all for our opponent. Holy smokes. That was a game and a half. Jeez. Well, after that behemoth of a game last game, I'm hoping that this Pillsbury 108 is doing something a little less convoluted. Okay, we're gonna mulligan that. That seems to be a very common theme with this deck, that we mulligan all the time. Okay, well, we'll get rid of I guess Plague Crafter. Temple of Silence. No. We can find lands later. Okay. Well, we have a board wipe, so that's good. So, play the plains. Okay. Yeah, sure. Play a Fabled Passage. Pass the turn. Sure. Gonna gain 4 life. Yep. And now let's go to my turn. Okay. And we'll crack this for, I guess, our first blue. Gonna hit us for 5 here. And they don't have anything to make things indestructible right now, so I guess we just shadow this guy. Okay. Get rid of their board. Okay. Please draw land. That is not a land, but Nightmare Shepherd is not terrible. So let's play that. Okay, well, I guess we just Kaya's Ghostform the Nightmare Shepherd. Okay. Reading Kaya's Ghostform. So, attack. Yep. Makes a creature token. Are you gonna give it lifelink? We played 2 spells. 2 spells on turn 5? 6? Oh, okay. Gets in. Gives it lifelink. Oh boy. Oh no. Alright. Opponent. Thinking. Conclave Tribunal on Nightmare Shepherd. Oh, on Kaya's Ghostform. Okay, sure. All right. Well, let's Hallowed Fountain, untapped. Play Elspeth Conquers Death on Heliod and attack. Oh, plays another Heliod. Uh-oh. Is that what their hand is? Just all Heliods? Gains a couple life. Okay. Alright. Well, let's, Oath of Kaya on the creature token. And attack. Oh, opponent. Jeez. Oh well. Alright, we got a game against Lord Shadow. Let's see here. This looks okay. Got a decent curve if we can find a second black source. I'll see it. Sure. Well, we will go grab a swamp. Play Birth Melodus. Go grab a plains. Gets in. Island. Try to Oath of Kaya. You're gonna give it indestructible and hexproof? Oh, it sacks it. Okay. Yeah, so we don't gain life. I suppose that makes sense. Gideon. Boy howdy. Alright, well, we found the second black source. So, let's go get a swamp and play Nightmare Shepherd. Takes up.
Prepare for battle.
And yeah, we'll block here. Daxos. Alright, well let's Elspeth Conquers Death on the Gideon. And yeah, I suppose we get on in. Starfield Mystic. Sure. Wonderful. That is actually really cool. So let's play Crafter. Sack Plague Crafter. Yes, we will take that action. Exile it. Make a token copy. Sack the token copy. Attack. Get in. Now their removal costs them more to play. Okay, they play Archon. That's fine. Well, we will play Plague Crafter. Sack Plague Crafter. Yes. Sack it. They have to discard. What on earth? Huh, okay. Another Archon. Okay. Yeah, well, let's scry. Land to the bottom. Don't need any more of those. Play Archon. And attack. Opponent, what do you do? Banishing Light. Nightmare Shepherd, sure. Alright, well, go to attacks. And play Birth of Melodus. Grab a Plains. Play the Plains. Play a second Archon. They find their red source. Outlaws Merriment. Okay. Sure. Alright, well, let's go to attacks. Attack with both. And pass the turn. This one to us. Has haste. Can't get through our wall. Second Outlaw's Merriment. Sure. Oof. Alright, well, Elspeth Conquers Death. Get rid of Archon of Sun's Grace. No more lifelink for you. Alright, well, attack. And pass the turn. Yeah, get a couple of outlaw triggers. You can deal 2 damage. Can't bump them. Yeah, we will block the 3-1. Okay. Omen of the Sun. That doesn't save you. From the cows. It does not save you from my cows. No, it does not. No, it does not. Good game. Alright, we're going to try to squeeze one more game in. We played a game that ended up lasting like 40 minutes before I was at 40 life, and the opponent was like 7, and I almost got there, and things started turning around a little bit, and I was just like, you know what, this game is going to take forever. So I just conceded and moved on so I could squeeze one more in for tonight, because it is already almost 2 a.m. my time and I have stuff to do in the morning, so I figured I would just try to get one more game in before I have to edit videos and get them up. Alright, so let's try to get into Teferi. Okay, Fenlurker. That's fine. We will exile Blade Crasher. Alright, well, Temple of Silence. Archon. I think I need something a little bit lower on the curve than Archon right now. Archon's cool. Archon's great. But definitely something that's not Archon. Okay, well, we will play a Plains and play Birth of Melodus. Go get another Plains. Knight. Okay, that's fine. So play. I guess we play Island, play... do we play Teferi? I think we play Teferi, yeah. Okay, play Teferi. Bounce Knight.
I have a plan.
Hey, other guy, that seems pretty good. Okay, so non-creature spells cost them more to cast. no blocks. It's Erebos. Sure. That is absolutely fine because we will play Swamp and Elspeth Conquers Death. Oh, my mistake. They didn't cost them more to cast. That's Birth Melodies, not Elspeth Conquers Death. Okay, plays Knight. Gets in. Yeah, well, we will block the Fenlurker. Yeah. Alright, well, we will play Oath of Kaya. And we will play Birth Melodies. Go grab another Plains. Pass the turn. And we will block Knight.
Let's slow this down.
Alright, well, let's bounce the Knight.
Let's try this.
And we will play a Plains, and we will play Cavalier of Dawn, destroying our own Oath of Kaya. Plays Nightmare Shepherd, sure. Well, we will block here and block here. Tick up to Fairy.
That's more like it.
Elspeth Conquers Death. On the Shepherd. And they scoop it up. We got there. That felt better. Alright, so the deck did okay. I think it was pulling in a couple of different directions. So I decided to rename it Esper Cows because of our friend Archon of Falling Stars here. Archon actually put in a good amount of work. Between Archon and Cavalier, I was just kind of thrilled actually. Once you got an Archon out and you Cavaliered your own Archon, the value is just really, really good. For 5 mana, being able to, recast your Elspeth Conquers Death and get a Golem, and just so much value to be had there, because you get a 4/6 Vigilance, a 3/3 Golem, an Elspeth Conquers Death, and we even got it off, I believe, once with a Kaya's Ghostform on the Archon, which just, was great. One of the games there ended up being taken away by Nightmare Shepherd with Plague Crafter for double sacrifice triggers, clearing their board multiple times and making them discard cards, and that was just insane. So I think I might just want to do an entire deck built around Nightmare Shepherd, Plague Crafter, possibly some other things. But I would definitely consider putting in more Nightmare Shepherds, possibly over Dream Trawlers, and really try to focus on just black and white. But the Dream Trawler did come in handy. Teferi kind of came in handy. I really like turn 2 Birth of Melodus into either Plaguecrafter or Teferi, but a lot of times opponents already have several creatures out, so they could just deal with. Excuse me, it's getting late. They can just deal with Teferi pretty quickly. Right out after you get him out. So I like Birth of Melodus into Teferi. Obviously, it works really well in the blue-white control lists. There's nothing wrong with that. The only issue I'm seeing is that I have nothing on turn 1, and Birth of Melodus is my only turn 2 play. So maybe having something else there would be good. Maybe even something where we can squeeze in triggers with Nightmare Shepherd later on, or somehow plays in the whole enchantment thing. I don't know what that is yet. Perhaps Alciad is a good choice. There's a few options I could see, but I'm gonna have to look into that another day. I am almost certainly going to build a different version of this deck, because this was really fun. I really did like the Archon / Elspeth Conquers Death / Cavalier of Dawn and Kaya's Ghostform and all that fun stuff. I really did like it. I think maybe cutting Oath of Kaya is okay, but there was games where I would shoot my own Oath of Kaya with Cavalier of Dawn and trade it in for a golem. So, that's pretty good value right there, being able to drain for 3 or, remove something, gain 3 life, turn it into a golem later on. So I do like the permanent aspect of that, as well as being able to get it back with Archon if need be. I haven't had that happen, but it's okay. So I'm going to look into some enchantment creatures and some other kinds of some other kinds of synergies with this deck, and see just where we can get it to, and see if we can't tune it in a little bit to make a really nice Orzhov or Esper enchantments list. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. If you'd like and subscribe, that would be just fantastic. Still just getting the channel going, so really do appreciate these likes and subs really early on. Really means a lot to me. If you have any suggestions, just put them in the comments below. Be happy to play anything you suggest. And thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.